airport employee has stolen a plane in what's been dubbed as the dumbest hijack ever. Yeah, that's right. It's another crazy story time from Planet Mark. Before we get started though, for more stories like this and news blasts, remember to subscribe to Planet Mark, hit a bell notification to be told of the next great upload, and tell me in the comments section below, do you have any other kind of crazy airport, weird horror, or any kind of weird stories? I want to know. So an airline employee aged in his 20s had stolen a plane from the Seattle-Tacoma airport, which kind of raises the question of, firstly, how did he manage to steal that plane? And secondly, thank God this wasn't a terrorist attack, because the plane was thankfully completely empty. I mean, if it was a terrorist attack, that would be the worst terrorist attack ever. It would be like, oh yes, now I have a plane, and I'm going to destroy the plane. And then he turns around, and he's like, oh, there's no one behind me. Oh, this is embarrassing. But anyway, so thankfully, no innocent people were hurt. One dumb airline employee ended up dying, but I'll get to that in a bit. So he just stole this plane for a laugh, and then there was like the airplanes were being scrambled to try and either shoot it down or get it down, because if somebody steals a plane in this post 9/11 world, we're going to be like, well, why, that certainly shouldn't be happening. This was a 76-seater twin-engine turboprop Bombardier Q400, or in layman's term, it was one hella big plane. And when he took off, this is how stupid he was. I mean, you don't just steal a massive plane, like something that could kill you. This isn't just a car now. This is a plane. He did a loop-de-loop when he was taking off, nearly crashed his plane, and then before, I don't know how he managed to level the plane slightly, he nearly crashed into another plane, who was chased by 5 fighter jets, and then when they finally managed to get him on the intercom, the little radio, so when air traffic control managed to finally get hold of him, the first thing he said was, I'm worried about the amount of jet fuel. Dude, you have just done a loop-de-loop, nearly destroyed planes, hijacked this stupid plane, have no idea what you're doing, and you're worried about whether you'll be able to fly all the way to Los Angeles. That's not your issue here. Then here is the best bit. When they carried on talking to him, talking to this madman, they said, well, do you have any experience of doing this? Have you ever flown a plane before? His response, his total millennial response, was, well, I've played video games. Yeah. I'm pretty sure his next response was, I could probably do better if you could tell me where the cross, circle, triangle and square buttons are. He's played video games so he thinks he can fly. That's just like playing GTA, getting to a car which you're just about to steal and being like, okay, let's do this. What? Why am I not stealing the car? I'm pressing the X button. He then asked whether he could do a barrel roll before landing. I'm pretty sure that landing that's going to be hard enough, let alone do a barrel roll. What is this, Star Fox? He was then recorded saying, oh, I bet I'm doing jail time for this. Someone like me, well, considering this is a felony of one of the worst sorts, I would say yes. He was then talking about going to military bases and him not being wanted to be ruffled up if he landed in a military base. How the hell would you don't even know where you are, let alone into a military base. And here is the cherry on top. He then asked whether Alaska Air, out of all places, Alaska Air, considering this is a Horizon employee, and he's driving a Horizon plane, not Alaska Air, no idea why he asked about Alaska Air. He asked if after a successful landing, whether they would give him a job. No, they're not going to give you a job, you nutbag. I can just imagine on his first day of being a pilot, it'd be like, okay everybody, get ready, I've entered us into the Red Bull Air Race. No one's going to give you a job. He then went on to say, well, I suppose I've let a few other people down. I guess I've got a couple of screws loose. I never really knew it until now. Well, this is one way that you can find out whether you're mental by stealing a plane, yeah, I'm pretty sure that, you know, I'd kind of be hoping that I would know before I was crazy, you know, that I was crazy before I hijacked a plane. He then continued to do another loop-the-loop, nearly stalled it. Not really sure how you can stall a plane. I mean, I'm not a pilot, but I know that we're not driving a manual car. But either way, this is what I suppose that's what happens if you're not a pilot. And finally, he crash-landed the plane and supposedly died. I mean, that's tragic and all, the fact that he's now dead, this hilarious person, but at the same time we have to kind of think he's done something incredibly stupid which could have killed a lot of people. Thankfully, no one died. A few people got annoyed and a few people nearly died. No one died though, so we're supposed to be thankful for that. And we should kind of be a bit more worried about this now. I mean, if somebody can just hijack a plane like that in this day and age when we've got so much protection, I mean, it's probably harder to get into someone's iPhone than it is to steal a plane, which is crazy, but it, you know, it really says that we have got our priorities all wrong. But like I say, this has been one crazy story. I've had to share it with you guys. But if you have liked this story, make sure to subscribe to Planet Mark and hit a bell notification to be told of the next great upload. And check out the links in the description box below, because I'm going to be putting in some super cheap vacation essentials which you need to check out. Follow us on Twitter at PlanetMarkVlog or Facebook.com/PlanetMarkVlog. And remember, tell me if you have any crazy, what's happened to you at an airport? Some crazy stories. I want to hear them in the comment section below. So tell me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye 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 bye.